Bitcoin down to $7,100. Sell everything now. Do I sell everything now? Do you sell everything now? All the market is down, apart from the stablecoin Tether, meaning that everyone is selling their Bitcoin to Tether. Do I sell? Now do I sell? You should sell everything? No, absolutely not. Yes, I was completely wrong by saying that Bitcoin was going to go upwards and going to pass $14,000 in September. Yes, I got this wrong. I admit it. And yes, I have gone quiet because I've been looking for where is the next best place to get an entry on this market. Now, as we can see, we have got a bullish divergence on the RSI, the relative strength index. And yes, that is bullish. Yes. Why? Because we made lower lows, but we made higher lows on the RSI. Meaning that the selling here was not as intense as it was back here. Meaning that Bitcoin is actually stronger in the sentiment. The asset is stronger than it was previously back here due to this intense selling pressure that happened in late September and late October also. Now, yes, we had a spike, but you know what? There was no follow through. We had the volume, but it wasn't sustained. It did not close above $10,000. Yes, maybe you could have bought here and sold it for a slight profit, but hey, the moral is I got it wrong. Yes, and I should have known better. But we all live and learn, and it does not take away the fact that we are on a trend line which has been supported for pretty much this whole year. Now, with volume declining, we can expect a breakout very soon. Now, I think, and I'm going to be buying more, I've taken out several loans to be buying at these prices. Usually, I strongly recommend against buying Bitcoin with loans. However, at these prices, I would say it's equivalent of buying at these levels. $3,200, $3,000, $4,000 for Bitcoin. And what did you see? We have bullish divergence, a clear bullish divergence on the RSI. Relative strength index. What does it mean? Let's go. Relative strength index definition. Here you go. The relative strength index is a technical indicator used in the analysis of financial markets, intended to chart the current and historical strength or weakness of a stock or market based on closing prices of other recent trading periods. Now, why is this important? Because each time you get a bullish divergence, which is when you have a higher low than the previous one, it indicates that the market is gaining strength again, and it is less likely to fall back down in the asset's price. The likewise can be said when the RSI continuously hits overbought regions. This can be a great time to know when to sell. And if you were smart enough back in late June, you would have known, hang on, everyone's buying right now, it's time to take some profits. And if you did, you'd be very smart because you'd probably be buying now. The same people who sold at 14K will be buying at the 9K levels, the 8K levels, 7K levels. Now, you might say, oh, well, if I buy now, it'll just go to $4,000. Oh, really? Do you really think that Bitcoin is going to go to $6,000 after it was supported by supported by bulls and buyers for a whole year in 2018 in that bear market before it plunged. Now, I may be wrong, but do you really think that we're going to go back and test the 3K level after we've just gone on a parabola? I missed the bottom, yes. But I'm also saying now that we're not going to go back to these levels. That's gone. But this is the next best thing. Why? As soon as we bounced off this level, guess what happened? 14K. Now, we've already touched it in a week. We actually went just below it. And it was supported by buyers. Not a lot, but it was still supported. Now, do you really think we're going to see after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight red candles, we're going to see a dump? Unless this RSI goes below here, below 20, I think that those people are wrong. Now, this is not financial advice. I never give financial advice on this channel. But please, for your own sake, if you haven't bought Bitcoin, do you understand it bought 10K levels? The price target remains above 20K. So eventually it'll be 20K and above. With the halving coming up next year, it will eventually be above 20K. But every sign is saying, oh, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down. Same things that were happening previously. Remember, the market sentiment is always wrong. It always gets it wrong. So we thought, oh yeah, we're going to get 2K now. And guess what happened? Blast off. The Dow Jones just hit a peak. Hit limit down. The RSI plunged. This market needs a correction. The Dow Jones is still at a pretty. It's just surpassed an all-time high, and now it's having correction. The best bet is it's going to continue having correction. Might have a few dead cat bounces, which is when you have the price of the asset rise slightly before falling again. But as you saw, RSI, even on the Dow Jones, hit a lower high on the RSI, and guess what? It plunged. I don't think this is the end for the Dow Jones. I think it's got more to go because it's too overvalued right now. If it does happen, you'll see silver and gold move up quite immensely. But how about Bitcoin? It's already been suppressed. So, do you really think, with everyone saying it's going down, it will go down? Or do you think we're going to get a nice bounce around these levels and then go for the next rally? I know I was wrong. Yes, I was wrong by saying buying at 10K. Yes. But it doesn't discount the fact that these are the better prices to be buying at. You say, oh, well, I'll just wait for 6K. What happens if it doesn't go to 6K? What happens if you're waiting and then it goes to 9 and 10K? Yeah, oh, well, I missed out then. What happens if that happens? What are you going to do? Are you going to try and put a limit order at 7K and then see it fly up all the way to 100K? Well, that's just stupid, isn't it? Why wouldn't you just dollar cost averaging over daily or weekly? You buy a portion no matter what the price is. If you did that, then you'd have a pretty good average price right now. But of these levels, I am super bullish at these levels. Yes, market sentiment looks trash, looks abysmal. But I'm saying it right now. Buy now and you won't regret it. I'm doubling down. Double down. Buy now. If it goes lower, buy more. But really, is it going to break that trend line? I don't think so. Because there's too much volume and support at 6K and around this from 6K to 7K. There's too much support. As you can see in the 2018 chart, from the 6K level to the 6.8K level. There's too much support there. There's too much support. It's that simple, really. So, and plus, if you use my link, you get an extra $10 for free. You get $10 for free. You buy $100 US of Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. I don't recommend, but I'd personally be buying Bitcoin at the moment. Because when Bitcoin rallies, at this point in time, it will just be Bitcoin. But once it goes to high levels, above 10K, then you will see strength in the altcoins, I think. Yes, it might rally and then the altcoins might get strength. But if you need to be safe and get a good return on investment, buy Bitcoin now. I'm buying Bitcoin now. Yes, I know, taking out a loan because these prices are stupidly at good levels. Stupidly good levels. So, for the last time, I'm doubling down. I'm buying now. The Fear and Greed Index is a 24. Extreme fear. That tells me it's a good time to be buying. Great time to be buying. Everyone's fearful. Yes, I told you to buy at $10,080. But if you did, great. But buy now. It's a great time to be buying. And if it goes lower, you buy more. But you should be putting I would be personally be putting the large amounts of dollars or whatever your currency is, your fiat currency, into Bitcoin right now. It's 7K, buy now. I know I sound like a parrot, but sometimes you need to hear the parrot when it speaks. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Please hit the like button. Get this out there. Encourage people to be buying at these times. When people are fearful. Buy when there is fear. Be greedy when others are fearful. Just like the famous oracle, Warren Buffett. Be greedy when others are fearful and vice versa. So please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you're smart enough, which most of you are because you're watching this channel, if you're watching this video, you're smart because you're looking into assets that are undervalued. And this Bitcoin asset has still enormous potential. Enormous potential. What's 100K? It's a 10 times return. 10 times. You put $10 and you get $100 back. That's the potential. Now tell me what you get in your bank account. What, like 2%? With negative interest rates in some countries around the world? Really? Yeah, I think personally I'd rather have a portion of my wealth in Bitcoin, where I can get a potential 10x within months, maybe years. So, do what you need to do. I'll leave the link in the description. You can get a discount and probably cover the fees. Please like, subscribe, share this video, comment, and tell me what you think at these prices, because they are incredibly great value. And with that, have a great day all, and peace.